This meatiness is the secret to high-yield ketchup paste.
This unripe fruit would ruin the acidity and sweetness balance of the ketchup.
Rapid heating to 100 degrees Celsius is the hot break method that differentiates thick ketchup from thin tomato juice.
This is the critical control point. If the temperature drops, the ketchup will lose its body. If it goes too high, it burns.
The hot tomato pulp races through a spiral pipe. It looks like a flow of molten red lava.
Left, cold break juice, which is thin and separates easily.
It looks like fibrous, coarse, red and yellow confetti. This byproduct is often collected and sold as high fiber.
The puree goes through a second machine with even smaller holes. This extra step ensures an ultra-smooth.
The spread test.
Inside these vessels, The physics of boiling points is manipulated to produce high-quality ketchup paste.
Thin tomato dough juice enters the chamber and instantly hits the low pressure zone. Water turns into vapor and is sucked away.
The lycopene preservation shot. Because the heat is low, the color remains a brilliant, vibrant fire engine red. High heat would turn it brown. This is the water that used to be inside the tomatoes. The factory is literally shrinking the volume of ingredients to make concentrated ketchup.
The bricks measurement is slightly low on tank 4.
Adjust the flow rate according to the protocol on the tablet. A computerized valve opens, and purified water rushes into the tank to dilute the thick paste.
The strong acetic acid acts as a natural preservative, ensuring the ketchup will be shelf-stable without artificial chemicals.
The pH check, 3.8 pH.
Texture focus on gloss creation. As the liquid exits the homogenizer, it transforms visually. The surface becomes incredibly shiny and reflective.
The Bostwick consistometer test. A technician places a sample of the ketchup in a metal trough and opens a gate. They measure how far the sauce flows in 30 seconds.
On the left, the grainy, separated sauce shows the result of skipping this step. The homogenized ketchup on the right, however,
Jets of high-pressure ionized air blast inside the neck. This dry wash is the industry standard for ketchup hygiene, saving water and ensuring sterility.
our ionization technology neutralizes static, ensuring no dust sticks.
A mechanical chuck grabs a red plastic flip-top cap and torques it onto the threads. Snap twist. The ketchup is now sealed from the outside world.
Before the cap I click all tight. All light is fused to the bottle rinse. The guarantee is ketchup remains fresh as tamper.
Thousands of steaming hot bottles of ketchup move into the misty interior. This rapid cooling prevents the stack burn effect that ruins flavor.
The spray.
This heat exchange is critical to stop the cooking process and lock in the bright red color of the ketchup.
As the ketchup cools, it contracts in volume. The safety button pops downwards with a distinct click, proving the jar is sealed tight.
Below the conveyor belt, the hot runoff water is collected in gutters. It is filtered and cooled to be reused. The bottles emerge from the other side. They are dripping wet and lukewarm to the touch. The ketchup inside is now stable and preserved.
This permanent mark guarantees the safety and freshness of the ketchup for the buyer.
The vision system checks every bottle. If a label is crooked or the cap is loose, a pneumatic arm punches the bottle off.
The ketchup must sit here for 48 hours to allow the flavor profile to stabilize and mature.
The quarantine is over. The flavor is perfect. This specific load of ketchup is now cleared for shipment to the supermarket distribution center.
Aisle 4, Slot B, 50 cases.
Here is the invoice for the ketchup delivery. If you could sign here.
All right, got it. Thanks.
Have a good day.
variations. This color psychology is used to trigger appetite and impulse buys in the grocery store.
FIFO rotation. First in, first out, ensures the customer always gets a fresh product.
This holy trinity of condiments is almost always merchandised together, reminding the shopper to buy all three for their BBQ.
The tactile feedback tells the shopper that this is a modern, easy-to-use bottle of ketchup.
Brand loyalty in the ketchup market is powerful. The cart drop. Clunk. This visual pairing instantly suggests the culinary destiny of this specific bottle of ketchup.
As the cart rolls forward, we see other items joining the ketchup. Ground beef, sesame seed buns, and fresh onions.
All right, the total is $13.50.
Okay, I'll use debit.
This is so good.
Here you go. Let me get that ketchup on there.
It smells delicious, honey.
This mix of hot and cold is a key part of the sensory experience.